Hello everyone, Brace Scooter here. Welcome back to more Twilight Princess. Last time, we found all of the sky characters and we can finally speak the language of the gods. He's speaking the language of the gods. And now, we need to take our findings back to Shad in the basement of Renato's house to unlock some things. Ilya, you're kind of the only one here, aren't you? This is awkward for everybody involved. Anyway, I'm not gonna draw out the awkwardness of that any further. So I said, now we have all the sky characters. We bring it all right back to Shad. Hey, how's it going? Ah, Link, did you read my letter? As it turned out, that word I learned from you didn't do anything with the statues I found. I was supposed to get a letter. After all, I wonder how that word was supposed to be used. What if I? Since it was written in skywriting, I'm sure it's some kind of meaning. Are we supposed a bop? Oh, I'm dumb. I'm supposed to show him the book. Sorry, I like woke up a little bit ago, so I'm a little out of sorts. Hey, look, I updated the skywriting. Is this that book from last time? Are there more letters in the word than the last time I looked at this? How did you investigate the Link? This is amazing! Amazing! Now this must be the word we need. Let's try it immediately. A hole! Ah! It's taken on the shape as the other statues. What can this mean? And I thought we had solved the last of the riddles. Blast! How confounding! I must apologize, Link. I need to cool off a tad before I mull the problem further. Have you tried, you know, just... Man, he's like me. My brain hurt. I'm gonna go lie down for 5 minutes. Anyway, with that all done, just, yep. Go ahead and just, pull this guy right out. That's really all it was. So, in this secret room that's actually been under Renato's shack the whole time is... Well, it has some Uka writings on the wall. Uka? Uka. Is that a cannon? How in blazes did you move that statue? And what's this? Amazing! Spectacular! This is the sky cannon I read about in my father's notes. I knew that my intuition was onto something when it led me here. But how can one use this to get to the city in the sky? I might have a way. Stunning! I feel almost nervous. Just think, we could get this to work, we could actually reach the city in the sky. Well, we could, yeah. A cannon, huh? What do you plan to do with this, Link? I would like to... We know somebody actually that can fix cannons. Can I take it with me? Except that guy's still watching us. Fair point. Excuse me, Shad, I have some business to attend to here. Perhaps I am in your way? Well, forgive me for not realizing. I should just disappear at times like this, really. So, let me know the results another time, Link. Ah, yes. Let me give you one last piece of advice. That seems to be broken, so you could do well to show it to a cannon expert first, I should say. Farewell. A cannon expert, you say? Well, I happen to know of one. There, he's gone. I wonder if I put him off. You may have been. Anyway. Let's go ahead and warp this, because we do know a cannon expert. We do know a cannon expert. Unfortunately, we have to go talk to Fire again. So basically, at this point, warp it to Lake Hylia. It'll go to its proper place it needs to go to, and we'll be able to do some more with it at that point. Also, I hope you've been gathering some of the money from the extra treasures that were surrounding the skywriting, because you are going to need a little bit of money for this. If I remember, I think you need 300 rupees. They may have reduced it for the HD version of this game. But in my brain, 300 rupees is ringing out like you know, a bell hitting the side of a gong kind of ringing out. Wow. I don't know if I draw that connection any clearer, actually. Like, I don't know, my brain just went, what are the 2 loudest bell things you know? Listen, I may be dumb in most things I say, but when it comes to analogies, I got you, my guy. Hey, Fire, I've done something.
Hey, buddy. So, well, is that yours? Hey, buddy. I never thought you'd be so hooked on fantastication that you try to build your own cannon. So, are you gonna give me a tour or what? Looks like you've got a serious rig over there.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal.
Whoa, it's kind of retro, huh? And there's no ignition device, so you can't even use it. Listen, buddy, I suppose I might be able to fix it for you. I mean, maybe.
Fire, listen, I've given you a lot of money.
That is, if you can pay me 300 rupees in advance. What do you say?
Yeah, so I think, I'm trying to think back to it. I think from all of the treasure chests we opened getting skywriting, I think you get about 300 rupees, maybe even 400. So this is kind of the ways, this was kind of the game's way of trying to give you the money to cover the cost of this.
I knew you'd see the light, buddy. Now, I'll just be a second.
Are you being literal or not literal? Meanwhile, while your money's ticking down, Link is just off having a drink at Telma's pub. You know, he may seem like a slacker, but Fire definitely does work. And he definitely knows canon, so he does work well. Look at that, he even polished the dang thing. Well, polished in the aesthetic that is Twilight Princess, that is.
There you go, buddy. Working as it should, I think. It may look like junk, but this thing's got some powerful innards. You're going to be knocking on the door to the heavens. Seriously, bud, it might be rough. So, I'm sorry for soaking you for the dough. I'll leave you alone then. Well, you just have all the fun you want, okay, buddy?
And with that, we actually have access to the next dungeon. The city, the heavens, or the city in the sky. Now, I will say in this quest, I personally, when I played growing up, I remember the one issue I had with this is I didn't understand I needed to talk to Shad to get him out of the room so I could warp this. I think I spent a good half hour just being like, midnight, I need to warp it, midnight, I need to warp it, midnight, I need to warp it. And then I turned around and Shad was like, what happens if I talk to you, Shad? And then everything clicked. Should have brought that up a good 5 minutes ago, but whatever. Anyway, hey, let's go to the city in the sky. Uka? I don't know if I want to share this ride with you, Uka. So... There's not a lot of clouds up there, and I'm not sure clouds are solid to begin with. Link, was this a good idea? Apparently it was a good idea. And... Ploop. Hi, Uku. How's it going?
You're gracious, we made it back. Finally. Welcome, adventurer. This is the city of the Uka. Since you came all the way here, I guess I'll give you a tour of the city.
What's the problem? Oh. That's not normal, is it? Well, it's at least... Listen, I played plenty of Monster Hunter. I know how this works now. They're speaking the language of the gods and it hurts! Ow!
Oh goodness, brave adventure. You won't believe it. There's a dragon raging outside the city walls. I'm terribly worried about everyone. I'm going to go check out that shop for souvenirs.
Uku, you're small. You are quite small, Uku. Uku. Yes. Uku Uka. Uka Uka. Hubrika. I've said it so much now, I just sound like I'm like trying to channel Aku Aku. Anyway, drop. Oh boy. I think there's 1 or 2 chests under the water in this starting area. Even though it is called the city in the sky and whatnot, don't let the name itself fool you. This is we are actually in the dungeon proper right now. Anyway, it is a good idea to actually take a quick stop at the over here. Oh gosh, I almost went past treasure chest. It is a good idea to stop at the shop that Uku ran over to just a second ago, because if you ever need to refill in anything, now would be a great time to take care of that. Okay, now that I'm above water, let me make sure. So, I will say that right there is your way out of here. If you need to leave the dungeon for any reason, head to the cannon. Do not just jump off, because that counts as a death and a quote-unquote death warp. Anyway. Oh, God. By the way, we are up in the clouds, so if you hear a gust of wind, it's a good idea to put on your boots. Now, even though Uku did say it was more of a souvenir shop, this is actually a nice area to come in and restock anything if you happen to be missing anything. So if you need some arrows, you need some bombs, you need anything, it's a good place to stock up. Gino? That you?
You are Hylian. No. I speak little Hylian. You understand me? See something you want, pick it with the...
So yeah, it's a good restock option. I don't know what's supposed to be in the middle there, but yeah, just restock on stuff. I have spent it's a little expensive, but I think I've used a lot of arrows, so I would like to restock. Anyway. Oh, can I speak to the kid?
Hey, wait. Get the space. Get it, please.
I don't like the fact that you are just literally a floating head. Beholder looking son of a gun.
Sorry for earlier adventure. Oh, but you're planning on walking around the city and taking it on, right? Don't worry. I'm worried about the others, and this is an emergency. I can't just stand around waiting. Please take me with you. I won't help you warp to the surface, but I will bring you back to this shop anytime.
So Uku once again joins you. My memory says this is the last time Uku will assist you. I could be wrong in this. So, but yes, you want to go to the shop to pick up any supplies you might be lacking on. Also, to grab up Uku if you are somebody that does depend upon Uku for faster movement. Me, I am what you call a simpleton, and I will just run everywhere. If me playing Breath of the Wild was an example of that enough, I mean, watch me play Breath of the Wild. You will understand that in spades. Anyway. I'm just gonna... Really? I guess that doesn't work. So... bow and arrow might not be very good here. You will probably be using a lot of your claw shot to do things around here. Oh, now we're told it's a city in the sky? That's kind of an awkward transition. Thanks, game. So, remember a while ago how I said that you will probably be having to get a lot more used to transition between wolf and human a lot more often? This is the dungeon I was referring to a while ago. Because there's going to be a lot of things where you'll have to be human for something, and otherwise you'll have to be a dog. Anyway, we have the Uka around here. They work like chickens. Yeah, they work like chickens. So if you ever need to go around from place to place, that is your ticket. Actually, we do need one. Because we need to come over here. I don't know what you were planning on doing. But I will also say, like, this may ruin the dungeon item for people who have not played this a little bit, but I would like to say, take note of the fact that you are using your claw shot a lot. Anyway, give me chicken person. You can pull these Uka off the walls with your claw shot as well. And also these blue floors like this, they are ow. They sink. Bye. Oh boy. You know, I'm doing this the rude way to get rid of these guys. Bye. What happened? He just kind of shunted through the floor. But yeah, I needed to show that off just for just for good reason, because not only is, well, there's a lot of empty pits here, but you can also make your own empty pits by walking over the wrong tiles. And, oh, you look like a Helmosaur king. Hey, I'm back here. Unfortunately, you cannot take their hat off. Thankfully, though, you can just circle backstab them, or circle stab them. I'm trying to think, because this isn't a very from what I remember, like, once you get started, this isn't a very complicated temple, but it's just those first steps that I always get lost on with this place. It is a fairly linear dungeon. Okay, so this is not where we need to go right now. This is an afterthought area. So the only place we can go is that door to the east. West if you're playing the American Wii version. I'm trying to be accommodating for everybody because, I mean, I will admit, at this point, especially now with the fact that everything is making its way over to Switch, getting a Wii U getting a Wii U and a copy of this game is probably not the easiest thing to do, considering everything's going out of circulation with the Wii U, if it hasn't already. But the Wii is the Wii, and it still has games being made for it. So, yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Anyway, I believe, yeah, we still have to use some old dungeon mechanics here in order to access things. So, old dungeon mechanics, go! Anytime you want to go, as I mashedly mash the button. I don't know if you can even hear this that well. I don't know if you have to be crazy at mashing when it comes to this stuff, but I wouldn't say I'm the best masher in my group of friends, but I am skilled enough. Okay. I wanted to do this. Part of me says I wanted to do this for no reason. Okay, never mind. Link, I'm holding up, Link. The Wii U Pro Controller is a thing to behold, by the way. Oh yes, and this is why I'm always trying to cling on the grates, because oddly enough, the gratings in this place, every single grate you see in this place, you can cling onto. So I will be trying a lot to cling onto grates and stuff. Also, I'm noticing I have a distinct lack of key in this area. Oh, there's a grate. Can I cling to that one? I feel like I'm lost already. Huh. Remember when I said this dungeon seems pretty linear, but in actuality it's not? Let me do a little exploring. Okay, I actually just walked across the room and I just noticed this up here. There's a hole in this grating over here. So, what happens if I go outside this way? Does the game get mad at me? No, I think this is actually intended. Alright, Link, just walk off slowly. Yeah, actually this was pretty intended. So we are supposed to go west first. Just in a way you wouldn't be expecting. I'm going to take this opportunity for the 500th time to remind you that I have not beaten this game, or really even played it, since it came out in 2006 or 7. I'm going to wait for the wind to die down. Now I'm going to go. Just be ready on those boots. Safe. Made it all the way over. I'm safe. Can't touch me anymore. Mom said it's my turn to succeed at the game. Okay, now can I progress? Yes I can. Also, there is a treasure chest over there. Tells me, aha. Oh, but it... Fall away floor. Doesn't matter. You say fall away floor. I say haha. I get it anyway. There's the key I'm after. Ugh, I feel better about that. Now can I... Okay, I can't go back across that way. So this whole quote-unquote diversion was just to get the key. Also, you are going to see... You're going to see areas that are like above and below us this entire time while we're going through it. I'm going to tell you right now, don't go those ways until it's pretty obvious when it's safe to go that way. Because I will tell you right now. I'll show you right now before I end things off here for today. Is those pillars there that have these hookshot targets on them? Yes, you can hook onto them. But A, there's nothing below it for you to land on, and also they slide down as you hang on to it. So it's pretty much guaranteed death. Anyway, everyone, I do want to thank you all so much for watching this episode of Twilight Princess. And come back next time when I will see you on the other side of this room. Well, I'll see you on the other side of the major room while we go and get through that key door. I'll see you folks next time. Take care.